I'm really glad you're here. I admire you. I've admired this organization ever since it began. There's a lot of faithful things to this. I knew the organizers, and I knew this, and then Ronnie comes on, and I became aware of her feelings towards the earth and nature. I noticed you have a very big banner out here, you're mothering. I'd like to see mothering Mother Earth, you know. But we could, nature's same, you know. And, so I think we're on the right track. So what I'm saying at times, you'll hear me go, we. I'm with you. Sometimes I'm going to say you guys. Not guys, gals.
Little ladies.
It's interesting to me, a lot of the women are calling themselves guys now. It's amazing, because I've been called on it. Don't call it, we're not a guy, but you're a gal. Same with the broad. And Ronnie and I was talking about earlier, you need some, I'd say the great old guys of the wilderness or something. Because I don't look myself as a broad.
You can be a bro. Bro.
What is it?
Great old bros.
That is, we talked a little about that.
Yeah.
And,
It's kind of a ghetto term that Ken wasn't
we're
real
all the
familiar
same.
with.
We're all the same thing.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me back? I mean, gals back there?
There's a spot here on the sofa if
I
somebody
want
wants
you
to
to
come
listen
sit.
to me.
Okay, we're listening.
No, we all have something in common. And that's our earth and our beautiful country. I notice more and more of the old broads are, what I love about it, you go out and search these places out. You go to those places, then you come back and talk about it, and you get your adrenaline up, and we're going to save that. So we need so much more of that. The trend I fear, is that environmental groups are more and more, especially the larger ones, are depending on litigation. It's good. We've got to stop somewhere in the tracks. But there is something that's less and less available, and that's on the grassroots. We go out and we look at this rock there and that rock and so forth, and that alcove and that amphitheater. So this is too great. And it takes somebody to say, I have been there. I have been there, and I attest to it. I became quite environmentally astute in my mind, personally. I used to be a river outfitter. And one day I felt like, well, boy, I want to be a river outfitter. I want to be a guide. I just want to go out and do those things. And so I bought me a whole bunch of rafts, neoprene rafts at a surplus. Bought them for $30 each. The same ones maybe that they were putting on the Normandy beaches in France. I love to watch those old movies sometime. There's my boat.
And you took some of those rafts down Glen Canyon, didn't you? While it was still a canyon.
And so
What a treat.
Are they called
my
those
first
the
trip,
ducks?
my first river trip was up in up on Lador Canyon
Oh, how sweet.
in Dinosaur.
Yeah. We're doing a
One
fundraising
of
trip
the
there
most
this
beautiful
summer.
canyons there ever was. And I was invited there by those who also knew Bert Loper, and there was Monkey Mac there, and the Quist boy, or the Daddy Quist, and a whole bunch of those, and I came in love with the river. I went to Korea a couple of years, and then come back, and I said, well, I know what I want to do. I tried to get on with the Park Service. Yeah, they wouldn't have me. I said, what do you mean they won't have me? Because I feel very kin to the earth, you know. But I was pushing my way, and those days they didn't have the great old broads and other environmental groups. They didn't have those type of people very much. There was Dave Brower doing his thing, and the Sierra Club trying to keep the dams out of the canyon. And here I got into the mix, started taking Sierra Club groups down, get out the word. Don't dam up Glen Canyon, the most beautiful canyon I has ever been in. It was home to me. And when you get to that point where you feel like a certain plot of land that you come to love, you don't do. If they come and destroy you, you're going to fight them. And I try to fight them. I don't say the bastards, but
You didn't say that.
Please do. They were going to take away what was the most cherished thing to me in the world. There was Rainbow Bridge, there was Hidden Passage, there was Hidden Passage, there was Rainbow Bridge, Music Temple, the one at Gregory Natural Bridge, and thousands of Indian rooms. You become, yeah, I just was in seventh heaven because I was guiding all these people. I can picture all of you in my same boats. It meant a lot to me how many people loved that area. I got to know that. But you know, that made an environmentalist out of me, whatever that means. An environmentalist. My grandma was an environmentalist. She loved a little flower or two outside of her door.
Mm-hmm.
She was an environmentalist. I don't know what environmentalist means. I really don't. What you do is fight for the very thing that you love, whether it's that flower or whether it's Glen Canyon or whatever.